Okay, people, this is something that just really bugs me right now, and I felt like I should, let you people know. I've been watching quite a handful of people's uh, prediction lists, the most wanted list, whatever the fuck they want to call it, for Smash Bros. 4, and unfortunately, most of these lists consist of like a Tails character, which a lot of people are going like, oh, because Namco Bandai is working on the game, we should probably get this game in. Well, I'm here to tell you people to get a fucking clue because it ain't gonna happen. Okay, a Tails character, if they were even considered to be included in Smash Bros., it would destroy Smash Bros. Entirely. And I'm not talking about, you know, like, like in terms of, sales and the series keeps going. I'm talking about it will just end it. It will completely ruin it. No one's gonna buy the damn thing anymore, and Smash Bros will be dead. So if you people somehow get your fucking wish of getting a Tails character in Smash Bros, well, congratulations, you destroyed a franchise. I hope you're fucking happy. Now, if anything, I think personally that if we were going to get any character from Namco Bandai to be in the next Smash Bros. Game, it's obviously going to be Pac-Man. And before you guys even consider flooding the comments, like saying, "Oh, Pac-Man's a Namco character, not a Namco Bandai character," well, here's the thing: Namco and Bandai, two completely different companies, have merged their gaming company divisions and call themselves Namco Bandai. See, Pac-Man is Namco Bandai. In fact, he's the very fucking face of the Namco portion of Namco Bandai. And without Pac-Man, I mean, I'll live. I don't care. But I feel as though Pac-Man is the most likely Namco Bandai character to even be considered being put into Smash Bros. Now, this video is not by any means a prediction list of who I think should be in Smash Bros. Or anything like that. I'll have a completely different video for that. This is just my little rant about the stupid people who make these predictions and 9 times out of 10 are completely fucking wrong. And I'm not talking just for Tails characters, I'm talking about like their entire freaking list. Because, dear God, you people, you don't even understand what Sakurai tries to do when it comes to making a character roster in Smash Bros. And like Sakurai, when it comes to making a Smash Bros. List, he goes for the most iconic characters, meaning characters that everyone and their grandmother know. Not some character from a shitty franchise, such as the Tail series, just because its fan base has like, what, maybe 50 people behind it? Like, it's not going to happen. Get that through your fucking head. Now, and of course, I haven't said a word about this, but I'm really excited for Smash Bros., especially since they finally added Mega Man. But, I feel as though when it comes to the third party characters, there should be obviously a limit of who they're going to include, which is why I say the third party character limit should be down to 4 characters only. And not just any 4 characters, it has to be these 4 characters at the most. If you don't include one of them, that's fine. But these are the only third party characters that should be allowed to be in Smash Bros. 4. They are obviously Mega Man because he was already announced, Sonic, Snake, and Pac Man. That's it. Now, uh, and another character that some people tend to have more prediction lists, which also pissed me off, is Geno from Super Mario RPG. Oh, Christ almighty. The amount of people that will not shut the fuck up about including this character in Smash Bros. Since Brawl, of all things. It, it just, it's not going to happen, people. Because Geno is Square's property. He is not technically a Nintendo character by any stretch. In fact, he made one minor, and I'm talking about really minor, cameo appearance in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. But with that being said, you may be thinking, well, then that's a good reason to include Geno in because he was a Nintendo game. That doesn't mean jack shit. And I'll tell you why. Because in the credits, if you actually read them, you'll see that it says that all rights to the character Geno are property of Square. So, I swear, you people just do not know how to make a fucking list. And you're probably all gonna tell me like, oh, then why don't you make a list? I will when I have the time and the patience to make one. I just wanted to get this quick little video out to tell you people who are making these stupid prediction lists that are just completely inaccurate by any stretch of the means to shut the fuck up about people like a fucking Tails character and Geno of all things. It's not going to happen. Get that through your mind. We're done here. So, yeah, that's just my rant on the whole Smash Bros. Prediction list. Um, so yeah, I will eventually get to my own prediction list of who I think will most likely make it. And I will say this right now, before you guys even see that video, when I ever get the chance to do that, you can feel free to leave in the comments, either here or on that video, of someone who I probably didn't put on the list, of who you actually think will make it in. And when I say actually make it in, I mean the ones that are actually likely. Don't pull any of that bullshit excuse of like, like, poor tail character, oh, poor Will Leslie you character. No, it's not going to happen. Don't do that shit. Like, make a serious guess of who you actually think will make it in, regardless of your personal opinion. I don't care about your personal opinion. I care about what you actually think of who will actually make it in based on Sakurai's decision. God. Alright, so that's it for that. Couple of quick things before I end this off. Um, my Halloween Spooktacular will be starting on sometime in the first week of October. So it's going to be on either Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday of that week. I don't remember exactly how I set it up at, but just know that whenever it premieres, it will be every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday throughout the month of October until Halloween itself, which happens to be on a Thursday this year. So, um, and I will say this, no matter what you guys tell me in the comments, it's not going to help because literally the next two projects I have to come to reveal, all of it's already recorded, so none of your comments are going to affect how I play the game because it's already done. But you can feel free to, ask questions on it, like, oh, did you get this or did you get that? I'll be more than happy to answer it, but please don't flood the comments like that. Um, the reviews that I had planned for the upcoming month, unfortunately, the plans fell through. So yeah, the the four reviews I had planned are unfortunately going to be shelved until a certain amount of time, which I have no idea when that's going to be. So it's going to be shelved indefinitely. Uh, yeah. Uh, Literally after my next two LPs, I mean, I'm currently working on a third one to follow up afterwards, but because of scheduling snafus that happened to happen with the person I was working with on the third project coming up for the LPs, because he's unable to, make it for the most part, I may have to be going on a hiatus once the second of my upcoming projects is revealed. Well, afterwards, actually, I should say, once that's said and done. Because the project that I have planned to be going up after the second project coming up for the LP is it's a co-op game, uh, which I rather like wait on, even consider uploading to YouTube to schedule it until if not all of it, but most of it complete, because that's the way I do things. With that being said, thank you all for listening and understanding not only about my rant of it, but also understanding the news updates that I have. I decided to do in one video because I just don't feel like doing two separate videos for this. It's fresh in my mind. I'm probably going to forget about my news updates later, so I'd rather just have it now. So with that being said, guys, take care, and I hope to see you once Super Mario 64 is done, in my next project for my Halloween Spooktacular, which I think probably a good chunk of you are probably going to be surprised what's going to be. Like, and I will say this right now, it's nothing really recent. So you can disclose Resident Evil 5 and 6 off the bat. I don't know if there's any more Halloween-esque kind of games that are recent. You feel free to tell me in the comments. Alright. Anyway, that wraps up. I'll see you guys on the next project. See you guys then.